Hello, viewers. Welcome to preparation, resumption preparation with teacher Jaja. If you're just seeing my video for the first time, please like, share, follow, then subscribe, and then also hit the notification button so that you see my other videos when I drop them. As I said, if you're just seeing this video for the first time, it's a series and I've done other videos, and so for you to be able to follow with what I am doing right now, you need to go check my other videos. I have done general introduction to preparation for resumption. I have done preparation for resumption with my scheme of work, preparation for resumption with lesson plan, preparation for resumption in my lesson delivery, preparation for resumption with for classroom management, and I've also done first day of school drama, all those challenges that comes with the first day of school. So this one specifically, it's going to help us prepare for um, the first day of school. That means activities and things that happened in the first day of school, challenges of first day of resumption for new pupils, for existing pupils, for parents that are new, and all of that. Now, when it comes to first day of resumption or first day of school, as we may call it, like I said in my previous videos, some parents are not good at preparing before the first day of school. So they're going to come in the first day of school to do everything, all the services. They're going to come in first day of school to do all of that, and then just drop the child off and they're off to work. Now, in the midst of all of this, some parents would just be coming into your school environment for the first time, and first impression goes a long way. So it's usually an overwhelming day for the teachers, because younger children are going to cry and all of that. Let's say for the early years, let's say for the junior primary, but senior primary you might not even have a lot of cry, and then in the secondary. But there are certain things that you need to pay attention to help you prepare. So the first thing I would like to talk about is, in the first day of resumption or the first day of resumption in your school, you need to be proactive. So what do you do to be proactive? If your school offer different services, what you need to do is, if you've been given a list of children that would be coming into your class, what you do is duplicate the list and then create columns. For example, create columns when you put a name, for example Theresa, and then you create a column for school food, create a column for bus service, create a column for maybe other services or other information that you need to know, and then the parent phone number. Now, for some school, first day of school, they would allow the parents to come in. I don't know what the routine is for your school, but some schools will allow parents to come in and then meet their child's teacher, know their children's class, and all of that. So when the parents come in to drop off the child, now, because it's the first day of school, a lot happen. A lot of information may not have reached you as at that time, because some parents are just doing what? Are just paying fees. Some parents are just informing the school about what they want and all of that. So from the bursary or from the front desk, they might wait to collect all the information, and it might not reach you on time. Now, to avoid any kind of mix-up of information and to avoid issues, the first thing you do is, when you have these templates where you have list of names of children that are supposed to be in your class, you have the column for school food, you have the column for bus service, you have the column for the parent's phone number, you have the column for any other information. Now, when a parent come in to drop the child, the first thing you do, find out the name of the parent. When you find out the name of the child. Now, by the name of the child, please write down the parent's name. That is the first column. Write down the parents' name. After that, please politely ask them, did you subscribe for school food, just for confirmation? If they say yes, you tick. Okay, is the child using bus service from today? If they say yes, you tick. Is there any other thing that you subscribe for that I need to know? Because some school have a whole lot of other services, so you would have listed them. Then you do what you tick. After that, you get the parent phone number, so that before any other information comes to you, you can cross check to be sure that it's the same. That way you have this information what handy. So as each parent comes, you cross check, you ask for their names and cross check it with the child's name. Now there are some children that would not be on your list, but they're just resuming that day and they're bringing them to your class. So quickly, in the part that is left, because obviously you have some parts left, you quickly fill in the child's name, fill in the parent's name, get all these other details. That way you have detailed information about the child and it's handy. Now the second thing you need to do is, please, if it's in the younger classes like the early years, please tag the child as the child comes in. I know this sounds very funny. Tag the child, tag the child's school bag, tag the child's lunch bag. So that means that as the child is coming in, if the child's name is Emily, so you just tag the child's name on the uniform, on the lunch bag, on the school bag, and then you nicely receive the child, take the child to sit somewhere, and then put his or her things in the cubicle. So that's where you're safe. This is a routine you should do for every child that comes into your class. Now, after that, the next thing you would do is, it is not a day for you to make the children do outdoor play. That is not the day. The first day of school is not for outdoor play. Why is it not for outdoor play? Because for some new children or for some very young children, when you release them to go and play, they mix up with other children. You might be surprised that you won't be able to recognize the face of the child that is in your class for schools where they have large number of children. So there is a mix up. And then some children are not very expressive with people that are seeing their face for the first time. So what happens? They might not, even if you try to ask them questions, they will not answer you. And so that becomes what? That becomes a bit of a challenge. Now, if you if that becomes a challenge, what happens? You might not know the class the child belongs, and so the child might end up being in another class, meanwhile the child is in your class. So what do? You make them do indoor play. Why are you allowing them to do indoor play? So that you can familiarize yourself with them, get familiar with their faces and all of that. Now it is not also a day for school assembly. First day of school is not a time for you to do welcome assembly. That's for children that are like in early years primary. In secondary you can still do so, but for some children, early years and then the younger children in the junior primary, is not a day for you to do so, because it's hectic, it's a busy day, it's overwhelming. So if you file them out for them to go out and then to the assembly, you might end up mixing they might end up mixing up with other people, and then they will go to another class and you end up not able to identify them. So everything on the first day of school, everything should be indoors. So let the children be with you indoors so that you get familiar with them. Now, if you need to go out with the children, if you need to go out, please go with the children. For example, you take them through bathroom routine, toilet routine, and all of that. Show them the different parts of the school. So wherever you are going with the children, wherever the children are going, you need to go with them. So the children would go with you to different parts of the school to help them familiarize themselves with the different parts of the school. That's for the benefit of those that are new. And then sometimes for the benefit of even existing children, some of them might be moving from one section to another section. They might not be so familiar with the new section of the school they're moving into. So please do what? Take them around. Please show them around. Give them information on what they should do and all of that. Now, another important thing, the first day of school is not a day to be strict with children. Some teachers, because it's overwhelming and all of that, what happens? They can start shouting, they can start giving the children sanctions instantly and all of that. No, the first day of school is not a day for sanction. The first day of school, it's a day we do what? We get familiar with each other. It's a friendly day. For someone like me, it's a friendly day because we're just meeting for the first time. So I'm only giving you instruction. Sometimes I do 1 week of grace. So all I do is give you what? Instruction, all the instructions you need to know know the do's and then the don'ts and all of that. I give you all that instruction. It is not a day for you to make a child to be sad, for you to give a child sanction, for you to give make a child make a child cry, or for you to do what, to punish a child or give any form of sanction. It is a day for you to get familiar with the child, bring the child closer to yourself, have one-on-one with the child, be friendly with the child, to encourage the child to do what, to enjoy the class. Then another thing that you need to do as a teacher is all the things that you tag, all the things that you labeled. Please make sure you do what, you cross check them. All the information that you got while the parents were dropping their children, what you do is, when the whole place is settled, what do? Try to confirm that information either from the bursary or from the front desk, to ensure that you have what, you have the same information. Now, where the information is not the same, what do? You would quickly try to reach out to the parent. That was why I said add the phone number there. You quickly reach out to the parent to get what the right information is, to avoid you mixing up information. Well, I think if you can do a little bit of this and more ideas from other people, I'm sure you would be able to do what, to be in control of the first day of school drama, and you will not make errors that would make you cry at the end of the day, or might make you lose your job, or you might regret, or you might start from a very wrong part. It's not good to resume or start the first day of school on a wrong note, or a wrong impression by mixing up information. If you can do a little bit of this and more ideas that you might get elsewhere, I'm sure you would be fully prepared for the challenges of the first day of school. Having said that, please remember, if you're just seeing my video for the first time, or if you have even watched my other videos, please remember to like, remember to share. Please don't be selfish. I want a lot of teachers to benefit from this. Please share so that other teachers would be able to benefit from what we're doing. And don't forget to do what, to hit the notification button, so that when I drop my next video, you would be the first to know that I have done so. Once again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following me. Thank you for sharing the link with other people. And thank you for hitting the notification button. Once again, thank you so much. If you want to chat me, or if you want to reach me for any help, please send a chat or chat me up on 08117442244. I take that again, 08117442244. So I just a reminder that I'm into other educational services, like trainings for teachers and other forms of consultancy. So if you want to reach me for any of these services, I am available. Thank you once again for being part of what we have done today. Bye bye. So in our next video, we would be looking at preparing for the different kinds of parents that are in your classroom. Once again, thank you and bye bye.